My cat's laying on my lap, so he might meow at me randomly in this video. Hi everybody, what is up dudes and dudettes of the internet? My name is Scythe and we are back again with some more Diablo 3. Oh my goodness gracious, this game. I've been having such a blast with it, everybody, seriously, and I hope you all have been enjoying the series up to this point, and I hope you enjoy it from here on. Either way, I would very much appreciate for you to hammer the like button for me. It helps me out very, very much. Looks like we have to actually talk to our artisan because that's what we ended up doing in, well, the last episode. Yeah, exactly. I keep getting distracted thinking that I actually need to read the dialogue, but it's like, no, I don't. Oh, we didn't actually have to, like, talk to him at all. So what we're gonna be doing today is gonna be a little bit more tedious, potentially, where we have to go into three different crypts and see whether or not we can find the proper one. Because one of them ends up having like a whole bunch of evil in it, and it's an awesome time, you know? Die, creature. Oh no! When they fall forward too, it means that they are going to generate, like these guys in particular, are going to generate with, like that. He gets cut in half and generates another little dude that's gonna crawl out of him, which can end up being a bit tedious, mostly on boss versions of these guys. Because if you find a boss version, it means that the crawling part of them as well is going to be a little difficult, as far as I remember anyway. Whoa, weird ghost things. That's funny. And I also saw, yep, there's a witch over here. There was a witch over here. Get destroyed. Oh, great. Well, it looks like we generated a boss here. This will be nice. Oh, she's a powerful one. Oh my goodness. She's got lots of ranged characters as well. We are still damaging them while they're— Stop sneezing on me, you crazy cat. I love you, but get out. Oh, jeez. Did we get her? I think we did already destroy her, didn't we? Oh, never mind. She's still there. Okay. But yeah, we are still damaging them even if they're off camera, and you can still get aggro from them off camera as well. Yes! Yes! Get eaten, man. So good. What did we have? We have a shield right here, which gives us the one that we actually have right now gives us intelligent and reduces cooldowns by 4%. Aha! I thought that I noticed that we could use that our freeze ability more often. No, I didn't. I'm not that much of an expert. Actually, yeah, it did make a big difference. We can cast it like almost every battle now. That's pretty good. What is this? An XP shrine? Fleeting! Give me that movement speed. I needs it! I might end up swapping us. Yeah, you know what? Let's swap back over. Even though this is a charged blast, I do want to use— Ooh. Our frost ray has a rune? I didn't even notice. I do want to use our lightning attack instead. Reduce the channeling cost of a ray of frost. So, meaning that we could end up using the ability for a lot longer, which that's okay. We're not going to end up doing that. Where did you come from? Really? Where did he come from? He generated little goblin creatures too, instead of fish. That was weird, but I liked it. What is this? Oh, we got lucky. We got lucky. Does that mean— Yeah, so we actually got the right one already. Dude. Oh man, remember back in the day? Anybody that remembers when this game first came out, this was actually one of the best places to run for gold because you could end up, like, pots and stuff that you ended up destroying was actually governed by— Boss battle! Was actually governed by your gold find stat. Okay. You look bad. Oh, he's gonna pull us right into his face. Not that he's gonna be that much of a problem, though. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, what was this? Is this any better? Monsters grant experience, life per kill. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, and we also got diamond skin. Now this is This is a very good ability and pretty much makes our character a bit of a, I guess, a literal glass cannon. But it transforms your skin to diamond, which temporarily absorbs damage for a short duration. We don't really need that one right now, but it is a very, very good ability and kind of essential to certain different mage builds. Now, another thing too that I want to mention that's a little important here, everybody, is we are getting 4 different abilities right here, right? You can actually, as far as I remember, associate all of those abilities to all of these different schools of magic. Because on the melee mage build that I actually have Frost Nova as one of my abilities and also have Diamond Skin. Oh, that's right. You have to go into the settings and change it so that you can set these up for custom abilities or something like that. Oh, it's something like that. I don't remember, everybody. Sorry, my brain is a bit fuzzy about that, but that's okay because we got real lucky. If we do end up running into the waypoint right away, though, we will end up hopping into. Oh, that's such a cool enemy. We'll end up hopping into the other crypts. Just because, yeah, it looks like this one's gonna end up being real quick, and I don't want the episode to end up being that short. Plus, I want to go and experience the rest of the tombs and stuff. So what this is right here, you can find this sometimes. If we would actually click this, it's going to take us to the entrance of the dungeon. Usually you'll find that in dungeons that have multiple floors and stuff like that, and otherwise can end up being a little bit tedious to end up getting out. But I want to try and take care of most of these enemies before we end up, because I did see a blue name, but I want to kill them before we end up summoning the boss here, because that's what ends up showing up. I'm pretty sure he actually summons a lot of enemies too. And we do, as far as I remember, get Town Portal from this guy. Right? So that's Leoric's crown. Whoopsie-daisy! Yay! Stop siphoning my life, creature! You know what you can siphon? My magic to your face! GG, you idiot! Give me all that gold, and give me those boots too, and then we take the crown for ourselves. Now we have Town Portal. So the way that this works is you would just press T, and we can actually transport back to town. In older versions of the game, you actually would have to buy scrolls of Town Portal, and they were pretty expensive too until you ended up getting to the late game, and you would kind of use those to go back to town, sell and drop off a lot of your junk, and then you would go back into the adventure, right? But for today, it's going to be a little bit of a longer episode because I do want to explore the rest of these crypts, tomes, the rest of these with all of you on camera here. Because otherwise, we got a crystal right there. That's actually not too bad. Oh, that's just a rare crafting ingredient. So we ended up getting our first orb. This is pretty cool because what this does is, as you can see, it gives us a little bit more offensive rather than defensive. The stats on it are not really ideal, but it does give us a chance to deal 8% area damage on hit, and I like that. I like the sounds of that, so let's just use that anyways, even though we ended up just wasting our... Is it called Nephilim Valor? Is that what those things are called? Those orbs? I don't know. Not those ones. Give me all the boots. Give me all the items. Oh, it's delicious. These ones should end up being shorter crypts too, though, everybody. Maybe being able to generate a boss or something like that. Now, I do know, too, that in that main defiled crypt, there was actually a lot more to that place that we could have ended up exploring, but we'll probably not really do that much, like, over-exploring until a little bit later on in the series, maybe when we get a little bit more movement speed, because as it stands right now, it can actually take us quite a little while to end up exploring everything, but... I guess for now, we will, like, I will go back into that crypt depending on how much time we have. By the time we end up completing these extra 2 crypts, we'll see where our time's at and see if we have time for them. I guess that's a good way of doing it. It's just if we have time. That's kind of what I wanted to say the whole time. Ooh, mini boss. And he generated a little bit stronger too. I like it. Kind of. Not really though, did he? Ooh, a helmet. Did we actually? Yeah, that's our first helmet too. So what do we got here? That one is okay. It gives us more XP, which I always view as a real good thing at the beginning of the game. Monsters grant XP. Yes. This one has movement speed. Yeah, that's what I want. Vitality, shields. That's actually really a lot of defense, but that's okay. Increases gold and health pickup by 2 yards. That just means picking like the distance at which we pick it up, which we don't really need that. It's not really the most useful. Maybe this lightning isn't as good as I think it is, mostly due to the fact that we have barely any attack speed. Because if we have more attack speed, then we could cast this spell a little bit more often. However, I do like how it's a bit of a shotgun effect. But yeah, I think we might, yeah, let's swap back over to our magic missile instead of the other one. Hey, I want to destroy that. There we go. Okay, so rip me too. We ended up getting an exit totem, even though there actually was only one floor to that place. So I guess it can generate on stuff like that as well. Get out of here, you! You bother me, you undead freak. I love this game. Like, seriously, this takes me back to, like, I remember when this game was coming out, like, there was so much hype around it, seriously, because it's like, it took them such a long time to end up coming out. Like, that's the thing about Blizzard, is they take forever with their IPs, but it's always worth it because they always think about everything. Is this guy a boss? I saw a blue name. I thought I did. Maybe it was a little further ahead, or maybe he was just in the middle of the fray and I didn't even notice. I don't know. What do we got here? Oh, by the way, I should mention too, not that we can actually see it right now, but as you end up getting items and new items in your inventory, they will actually have a little bit of a different border and color about them, just so that the player can tell. I knew there was a boss somewhere. What was that? Since when did we get frame rate issues? That must have been a little bit of generation or something. Get out of town. But yeah, so I'll use this as an example. You can see how this is a different color, the armor, because as soon as we hover over it and then pull back off, then it's normal. So it's kind of like the game trying to tell us that it's a new piece of equipment. So we actually got our character to look a little bit different as well, which that's always cool. What is this? An empowered shrine, which increases resource regeneration and reduces cooldowns. I love these shrines, man. Takes me back to Diablo 2. Where's more? I knew there was more of you. I heard you. Ooh, this is the one with a nice random event. Yeah. Hello, lady. Whatever your name is. I'm pretty sure she generates another boss type enemy in a big event of circumstance, which can go very, very badly in some of the higher difficulties. But for right now, it's good that we ended up exploring this extra area. New event. Yes, I will return your urns. Run! Touch them all! I want to grab them all because I want to generate as many enemies as possible. Come on! Bring it! Okay, maybe we generate... Okay, we generate a boss as well. Good, at least there'll be a little bit of challenge for once. Hee hee! You are nothing compared to me! Seriously, I love it. Keep that chain going. Yes. The more the chain, the merrier. Because as we get more kills here, it means that we're going to end up getting more XP. 40 kills, yes. Oh, and then the timer went down too much. Level 9, though. All right, so we actually got something new for once. Now, we will go back to that room that we were just in because that is where all of our treasure is. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Because I want to kill more things. Okay, what did we get here? Oh, we got a rune for this one. Slain enemies explode and chill nearby enemies. Yes, that sounds good. Wave of Force. So we got our number 2 ability right here as well. What this does is just... it's a force push. It pushes all the enemies away from us. Very, very cool ability. I really like that one. It can be really, really helpful in a pinch. You know, let's actually use it right here. Woo! It'll kill them too if they're too weak. Oh, I love that explosion effect too. Slain enemies explode. That's a nice AoE. Okay, maybe we should head back. I didn't know. Oh no, that was actually, you know what? That was really close to the entrance. So what we can do, because I'm pretty sure up ahead here is going to end up being the exit. Let's, yeah, this is gonna be a teleporting exit. So let's actually take this out of here. Die already. Man, that chain lightning can really start causing some mega damage. But let's warp out of here, come back in, and then we'll be able to grab that loot, right? Is it a little bit further than I thought? Rip me, let's just teleport there then. Well, at least there was a couple enemies too that we could have seen. We did see them, but you know what I mean. So anyways, let's go claim our reward from that quest. A bunch of golden XP, as well as loot. Loot? Where's my loot? There's my loot. Our first yellow. Ooh, where is it? There is a club right here, which actually has a lot more damage, mostly because of that attack speed. I like that. This one we can't actually use because it's magic polearm. Ooh, that is a much better eagle orb. Gives us a lot of intelligence, which ends up making us a lot stronger. And we got a wand here as well. Ah, the yellow automatically equipped. That's what's going on. But we got a wand as well, which is a lot stronger than the club. Yes, because it ended up generating with the proper stats, not to mention attack speed. That's the biggest reason why these wands are actually one of my favorites, is because now, look at that. We're attacking so much faster now. Kame. Just kidding, it's instant transmission. All right, so let's talk to our dude right here. You found the crown, blah, 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 blah. Looks like we don't have enough time, everybody, to go into that first crypt and completely explore it. That's okay, whatever. As this guy's doing whatever his thing is that he's doing. Let's go over here and let's start selling some of this junk. I don't care how much of this we could have ended up keeping. Ooh, we actually got a yellow sword generated now, which that one is not as good for sure. What about for armor? Did we end up getting anything good? Ooh, that's not as good as the one we're rocking, so let's just sell that. And we don't have to repair anything because we, of course, already ended up just getting a bunch of new gear anyways, right? Now Deckard Cain's talking about a skeleton king, blah, 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 because that's what we're generally fighting towards, is getting to him as like the first big boss. He's not really the act boss before we end up going into the next area, which is the desert area. That actually is the butcher, and he's very big, very scary, and a whole lot of ugly. But Leoric's a really, really fun boss to end up fighting. But either way, yeah, we're gonna call it here. So thanks for watching, everybody. Very much appreciated. Sayonara and stay epic.